Well, we are back. Of course, we've been talking a lot about New Year's resolutions and ways for you to enjoy. How about ways to enjoy the first weekend of the new decade?
Yeah.
You like that?
I like that a lot.
That's why we had to call him the Big Guns, also known as Zach Perry. What's going on, Zach?
What's going on? 2020 is here. We're excited for yet another full year of things to do in Tampa Bay. And you know what? This weekend never is no shorter than any other weekend. So.
Well, and people are still trying to hang on to the holidays. They said,
That's
wait,
true.
I'm not going to, we're back at work.
But I'm holding on. I'm trying to hold on.
That's true. There's certainly some things that are still happening. So if you still want to see some Christmas lights, you can head over down to Largo for the holiday lights in the garden at the Florida Botanical Gardens. This is such a great place for holiday lights. Like I said, it's the last chance this holiday season. So.
And then those lights need to come down,
That's
people.
right.
I'm just saying. One more weekend.
But yeah, and this is, like I said, it's just a great place to go check out some of the holiday lights if you haven't already done so. Last weekend for it, and it's only a $5 donation.
Again,
so.
I just want to say I'm early for 2020.
I'm
joking. Well, Three Kings celebration.
That's
this
right.
is also really big.
So if you want to kind of continue your, your holiday experience, you can head on over to Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay for their Three Kings celebration. And certainly it's a great place to go see the show, as well as go, hop on Tigress or any of their other awesome roller coaster rides, and certainly something fun for the whole family. So if you want to get a little bit of, fun performance and a fun day at the park, this is certainly for that.
The weather is so nice this time of year.
Exactly,
too.
right?
The best time of year to go.
Might as well.
All right, let's talk a little art festival as well.
Yes,
We love these here in Florida.
So we're headed down to downtown Dunedin for their art festival this weekend, and this is a really fun one. So this is free, and it's going to be featuring all types of art, sculptures, photography, glass, paintings, ceramics, literally everything under the sun. And it's going to be both Saturday and Sunday in downtown Dunedin, right there on Main Street. And it's free. Come on. You can't go wrong with that.
And downtown Dunedin's always fabulous.
Oh, it
so.
really is. It really is.
Hey, let's talk Aladdin. I had a chance to see this a couple weeks ago.
Yes, on Broadway.
Phenomenal
How was
show.
that?
It was awesome. So good. And you cannot sit in the theater and not sing along.
Of course.
I'm just saying.
Come on.
It's all your favorite classics.
I would have loved to hear Carly singing there. That would have been epic.
Wouldn't have. No, you wouldn't have.
But this is also the last weekend it's in town, and they're going to be performing 2 and 8 p.m. on Saturday, as well as on Sunday. And this is going to be at the Straz, and tickets are around $35. But you know what? With the new, movie that Disney put out with the live action, and now we get to see the musical. Certainly, Aladdin's in the air.
I know,
sure.
and all the music is. All right, Romeo and Juliet.
I know.
Speaking of plays,
exactly.
right?
So if you haven't got your fix on plays quite yet, you could always see the classic Romeo and Juliet, and this is taking place this weekend. It's going to be over at the Mahaffey Theater in St. Petersburg.
And we're told this is a ballet.
It is. It is. A full ballet. Certainly going to have a lot of movement, a lot of dancing, and certainly a unique twist.
Yeah, a unique spin on this.
Romeo. Where's my 8th grade literature class? I'll stop now.
Well, hey, let's go back to art for a second, because maybe I think some people times we need to have more New Year's resolutions on things to do right here.
Exactly.
In our backyard.
And here's a great staycation. I went out to the Dali Museum, which is world renowned right there in downtown St. Pete, and really got a taste of really what Salvador Dali is all about in his art. And it's quite phenomenal.
Let's take a look.
The Dali Museum in downtown St. Pete is an artistic destination in the state of Florida.
The Dali Museum offers a deep dive into one of the most fascinating and interesting artists of the 20th century. He's an artist associated with a movement called Surrealism, very fascinated by dreams and dream imagery. Behind me there's a helical staircase which reflects Dali's interest in spirals and the DNA molecule. We have an amazing bubble-like structure, the enigma that the building is surrounded by. One of the things we're really proud of is we have a thing called the Avant-Garden. Right in the kind of center of it is our wish tree. And the wish tree was planted when we opened. It's a place where people can share a particular wish. It's become a very electric place for people to return to again and again.
I love that place. Here's my pro tip. I took one of my best friends this time last year I would recommend going with like the docent though, or like somebody who actually can explain the paintings, because there's so much going on.
Absolutely.
And it's hard to absorb that to really understand,
Yeah.
you know.
And the museum is so big. I mean, literally, it's very easy to miss something because there's just so much packed into it. And like I said, so it's best just to go, multiple times, go out to the Dali, and like you said, always having someone there to kind of
And
explain
they're fascinating storytellers. They do a really good job there. in
Absolutely. And the
explaining everything.
architecture can't beat it. You really can't.
Thanks, Zach.
No problem. Happy New Year.
I know, right? We'll see you again soon.
And you stick around. We'll be right back after the break.